Hello, Amanda. It's Wednesday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
We speak to a really interesting defence lawyer, Jahan Kalanta. He put out a series of TikToks during the Amber Heard-Johnny Depp defamation trial, and he went viral with those, explaining the process and what he thought was going on. There's a new Netflix series about the trial, and his TikToks feature in it. He wasn't even aware of it until someone told him. Yeah. He's going to be on our show today.
Our old mate Rove, if that's his real name. Well, it's not. His real name is John.
Oh, what a spoiler.
He will be joining us on the show to talk about a project that you're involved with him.
What do you do if you have to cover up a fart? That's not the project I'm doing with Rove, by the way. But Tribal Drum is going to beat for Tales of the Cover-Up.
Yeah. Also, bumper stickers. The latest range of merch, Jonesy and Amanda bumper stickers, has been released. But people are saying, what are you doing bumper stickers for?
Do people like bumper stickers? We will find out.
Do they pass the pub test?
And also, the best jokes, the best one-liners from the Edinburgh Fringe. This went askew on the show because Jonesy has no generosity of spirit.
You had 10 of them. And I think really anything that has a top 10 should be cut to a 5. If you've got something like that, you cut it in half.
What's wrong with you?
It's Radio 101.
Who hurt you, Brendan?
It's Radio 50 and a half.
I don't know who hurt you.
Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
What are you, an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Hello there, Amanda. How are you, my little nautically topped friend?
Wow.
That's a tough
And normally
one.
you're the anchor.
Yeah. Oh,
Booyah!
look at that. I like that shirt. It's very
It's
nice.
a blue striped shirt.
Yeah, it
it's
looks
a
like
T-shirt that's blue striped.
You've come fresh out of Avalon or around the Northern Beaches parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I say that. I used to live there. It's a nice
you did.
part of
You
the
lived
world.
at Clareville.
Yeah.
It's a very nice top. It looks like
Here we go.
if you were working at a yacht club or something like that, you'd be one
And
of
I'd
those.
have to dress as a yachty.
Yeah, and you'd go along there, and you'd be one of those mums that have come back into the workforce after being out of it for some time. And you did a bit of bar work in the 90s.
Oh, so I'm back working at the bar?
You're back
so it'd be
working at
like,
the bar.
well, Molly's 8 and Jason's 7, and I've left them with my mum just a couple of days a week, so I'm just getting back into it.
And then you're the last person you want to buy a drink from because you've got no idea.
Sorry, that beer's a bit weird. Sorry, I'm just still
You've got
finding
no
my
idea
feet.
how the till works.
And all these new cocktails. Didn't have those when I... No, anyway, sorry. What was it you wanted again?
And someone, a Mibsy comes up and asks for 6 espresso
Mibsy!
martinis.
How's Mibsy, Mobs and Bobo? Great, which is great.
And that's where I'd go to the outside bar.
But you know the difference between my shirt and yours?
Go on.
I paid for mine.
Oh, okay.
You get free clothes.
I don't get free
Look, don't rub
clothes.
your face.
My face.
Don't rub your face.
I don't get free clothes.
You do.
People see me and they want to clothe me. I can't
Your
help it.
face has gone all red. When's the last time you bought a shirt? This is a whole new range of shirts you're wearing. You haven't bought one for about 5 years.
This is the new John Lennon range from English Laundry.
Ka-ching! Ryan, have you got your sound effect there?
Yeah.
Yeah, old person's ka-ching. There you go.
It sounds like a young person's ka-ching. If you want to go and pay for your clothes, that's fine by me.
Well, I bought my own and you've mocked them, so I think
I
that's
didn't mock
fine.
them. I said you look great. What part of you look great do you not understand? Did you watch telly last night?
I finished up, I'm late to this show, Broadchurch,
I want
the
to get
last
onto that.
of Series 3. I think it's some of the best television I've seen. The British are so good. Every performance
Yep.
is so good. The scripts are so amazing. It's fantastic.
got all the great accents in it. Is that right?
No, but great English faces. It's got David Tennant. It's got Olivia Colman.
Okay.
It's just brilliant.
I've been stuck on Outback Truckers and Heavy Toe Down Under.
Does Helen watch these with you?
Yeah, she does.
Does she like
She
them?
does. Heavy Toe Down Under is my favourite show at the moment. It's these guys with tow trucks that just go getting stuff out of bogs. That's what they do. And
It's like YouTube on television.
Yeah, it's over in New Zealand and it's here, and the New Zealand accents are fantastic because there's a lot of ditch and pitch and bitch and things like that. And then Outback Truckers is always good. Always got the Jeopardy. It's the same voiceover guy. If Keith doesn't make it into Mika Thara by 6 tonight, he can kiss his bonus goodbye. And then Keith goes, if I don't make it into Mika Thara by 6 tonight, I'm going to miss
Let me
my
guess.
bonus.
He makes it by 6.
He makes it into Mika Thara.
Those are producer-driven shows.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you? How do I say again if I don't make it work?
Because one of the guys is quite reasonable. He goes, no, actually, I don't think there's much jeopardy in this at all. I think we're going to be fine.
Sonny's tasered. Do it again.
Keith, there's jeopardy.
Harley seems to have just discovered YouTube. So he'll often, he's been watching 24 hours or something, this police stuff, real life police stuff, where they
Why
have
would you
24
do
hours.
that?
I know, where you have
This makes you
24
anxious.
hours since after you charge someone or after you hold someone before you can charge them, and so they've got to get all the evidence in. But it's reality, and other ones of just idiot individuals cruising for police stories. They're on the police scanner. So, God, what are you,
Is that
5
what it's
watching this
called?
show?
Idiot individuals cruising for police
May
stories.
as well be. I say, come on, Harley, look at the length and breadth of stuff you have to watch here. Why are you choosing this?
You've got a back collection of the living room to
Back
watch.
collection of Outlander. What are you doing?
Come on. Action-packed show today. Instagram makes its
We've
return.
got Rove on the show.
We always like to catch up with our mate Rove. He's over in Perth at the moment, I understand. He can't walk the streets of that town.
No, is that
That's
why he's
his-
going to talk to us? He's locked in.
That's his old stamping ground. People just love him over there.
Well, people love him
Oh,
everywhere.
people love him here, of course. But Rove in Perth, it's like you walking around Coogee.
It can't happen.
You're like Rocky. Everyone's going, hey, there's Manda.
Yeah, look at all that heavy jewellery she's wearing.
And we can't do anything till we do the Magnificent Seven.
Question 1. Smith's is a brand known for what product?
Podcast.
We have for you the Magnificent Seven. There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say,
I have to talk to Helen to see why she likes those trucking shows. Does she like them or does she endure them?
I think because my wife just doom scrolls on her phone constantly, just going, yeah, through stuff about Trump and Biden, and I don't care. I say, I don't care. And she goes, don't you care what's happening? I said, you see that you're in a silo now. The algorithm has picked up
Says the
on
guy
this.
watching a non-stop stream of trucking shows.
Trucking shows are great. Truckies are the lifeblood of
What
Australia.
if they don't get into Talabithera?
If they don't get into Talabithera, you can kiss his bonus goodbye. But it's about getting question 7 right. Will is in Bangor.
Hi, Will.
Hey, how you going?
Very well.
Doing all
Question
right.
1. Smith's is a brand known for what product?
Chips.
Chips.
Broadway in New York is famous for what, Will?
Musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or theatre.
I saw Spider-Man the musical.
Sometimes you can see shows without music in them too. Question 3. Let's play Siri Sings. Siri Sings. See if you recognise this song that Siri is singing.
A man walks down the street. He says, "Why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention. And, whoa, my nights are so long. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here?"
Oh, what a weird version of that. Do you know the song?
No, don't. I'll pass.
Sorry, Will.
D is in Springwood.
Hello, Dee. Do you need to hear that again? It's weird.
That is very weird. I might hear that again, thanks.
Here it comes.
A man walks down the street. He says, "Why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention. And, whoa, my nights are so long. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here?"
Do you know the song?
Don't know that one. Sorry, guys.
Thanks, G.
Well, it's a great song. Siri's not doing it justice, I have to say. If you know what it is, give us a
It's
call.
got a ripping bass line in it.
Jam Nation.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. We find ourselves a question.
Which is Siri Sings. Siri Sings. Hi, Jan of Wynyard. How are you? Or Vineyard.
Yes, Vineyard. Good morning.
Vineyard.
How are you guys?
Very well. Have a listen to Siri. It's a well-known song, but she's making it sound a bit weird.
A man walks down the street. He says, "Why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention."
Etc. Do you know the song?
Whoa, my nights are
It's
so
Paul
long.
Simon. You can call me Al.
Yes,
You
it
can.
is.
Down the street, he says, "Why am I short of attention? Got a
You think he's kind of almost talking it, but then you hear Siri and you go, no, he's being musical.
Where's my wife?
Good
and
idea.
family? What if I
Which actor is playing Willy Wonka in the upcoming Wonka film? They're doing it again. Is it Timothy Chalamet, Tom Holland, or Michael Cera?
Tom Holland.
No, it's not. You know, we're so old that we've seen 3 incarnations of Willy Wonka. It's a whole new generation seeing it again.
So what's this going to be? Is this a prequel?
Prequel, isn't it? There you go. Who've we
Matt's
got?
in Concord.
Hello, Matt. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Very well. So who's playing Willy Wonka in the new Wonka film? Is it Timothy Chalamet or Michael Cera?
I believe it's Timothy Chalamet.
Yes, it is.
So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
Oh, here we go
Doing
again.
the same old shtick.
Question 5.
And when we get to interview him, what a great idea this movie is.
Where on a ship, Matt, would you find the crow's nest?
Where would I find the crow's nest?
On a ship.
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Oh, Matt.
But I'm glad you're being honest.
Helen's in Connell's Point.
Hello, Helen.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Very well. So
Great.
whereabouts on a ship do you find the crow's nest?
It's that tall pole thing, the mast.
Yeah, it's up on the mast.
You're a nautical cove, Helen. Get to the tall Paul thing. What are the villains called in Transformers?
Apart from baddies. Sorry, Helen.
Lisa's in botany.
Lisa, do you know what the villains are called in Transformers?
The Decepticons.
Decepticons, which brings us to question 7. We talked about this earlier in the show. What Australian city is Rove from?
Can't walk the streets of this city.
Adelaide.
No, he's not from Adelaide. Georgia's in Engadine. Hello, Georgia.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. Which city is Rove from?
Is it Perth?
It's Perth.
He's calling us from Perth today.
They're a few hours behind. We'll make him get up early.
He should become the mayor of Perth.
Oh, why would he want that?
Well, like, what's his name? Is it? Remember Basil? He's on TV now. He's the mayor of Perth.
Basil Zampax. Is
Basil.
that the slimming drug?
Yeah, but he's a nice guy. Congratulations, you've won the jam pack. It's all coming
So
your way,
anyone who
Georgia.
goes into the media should become the mayor of
You
Perth.
should become the mayor of this town. And then I could get some stuff.
Oh, shut up.
The double pass to the Hoodoo Gurus at the night of the
Your head
barracks.
would be in the stocks before you know it.
Would do. Actually, that would be a bad thing if you were the mayor of this city. Returning to Manly in spring, that's Hoodoo Gurus. $200 to spend at Bay Vista Dessert Bar. World-famous desserts at Bay Vista, Parramatta and Brighton Sands. And Jonesy and Amanda character choose for you to colour in and some standard pencils. Georgia, anything you'd like to add?
No, thank you heaps. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Kick things up a notch.
Oh, we on there, sugar.
You're actually live on the air right now.
Live and kicking.
It's a great day to be alive.
And away we go.
Thumbing through the Jarmanac, Big Book of Musical Facts. On this day in 1980, David Bowie released Ashes to Ashes. Remember the film clip to Ashes to Ashes?
Remember what he said? That he was dressed in a clown suit.
Yeah, there was a giant excavator behind him.
You tell the story.
And there was an old guy that just walks through the shot. So the excavator, it's miles away.
The old guy wasn't supposed to be in the film clip.
And so there's a picture of this giant big front end loader and David Bowie dressed as a clown walking along. And the guy can't see a camera or anything like that. And this old guy walks into the shot. And
There's David Bowie as a clown.
And as a clown. And the director goes, "Oi, what are you doing? You're on the set." And the guy goes, "Well, I don't know." He goes, "Do you have any idea who that is?" And the old guy says, "That's some C in a clown suit."
And apparently David Bowie laughed so hard it stayed with him forever. He said, he's right. That's all I am.
I'm just some C in
a clown suit. It's true.
From that particular album, we're not going to play anything, though. We're going back.
Oh.
The song was, of course, a sequel to the 1969 hit Space Oddity. You remember Space Oddity, Major Tom, On the Drugs, which sort of in a way reflected David Bowie's own experience with the drugs. But did you know that the song was also influenced by a children's song called Inchworm?
I know the song Inchworm.
But sung by Jenny Kay.
Inchworm.
How was it influenced by that?
Measuring the marigolds. You and
Kids, this was entertainment when we were younger.
Bowie said that the song had a pure child nursery rhyme element. And he
What the guy who's driving the digger think?
he's just some C in a clown suit. Actually, let's put Ashes to Ashes on.
I thought you were going to play Danny Kaye.
Yeah, of course. We play more Danny Kaye than anyone.
Damnation!
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda, David Bowie, or some C in a clown suit.
He would have enjoed that
He would have
reference.
liked that
It
very,
really
very
tickled him, and he thought he's right.
Yeah.
How dare I have an overinflated sense of myself?
He's dressed as a clown.
But isn't that the way you're filming something and some old coot way in the background shuffles all the way through without realising the crew are there and everyone's waiting?
Do you remember Reg Prasad? Remember
Yes,
Reggie?
of course.
I did this thing for the Toyota Avalon, and it's a long day filming this car, and we're mucking around at the northern beaches there. And this, I had to do the voiceovers for the Toyota Prius, and you just get your little handheld mic, and you're just doing the thing. Anyway, this guy comes down to have a look at the surf, and he gets on his phone, and he starts talking, like surfer style. Yeah, mate, it's really pumping down here. He's talking for ages, and Reg goes, "How long's this guy going to talk for?" I said, "Well, mate, it's a private, public area. He can do whatever he wants." Anyway, the guy keeps going on, and then Reg says, "Mate, why don't you F off and do that somewhere else?"
But he's allowed to. He's in a public space at
And
the
guy goes,
beach.
"Yeah, no worries." Because it's TV.
Frontline. When Frontline Television, that TV show started, it ruined it for everyone. Until then, you could say, "We're making television. Do you mind going away? Do you mind not mowing your lawn? Do you mind not flying a plane over here?" But after Frontline exposed how ludicrous the media actually is, people went, "Nah, piss off. I'm mowing my lawn."
I'm not doing that. It's 17 to 7. I must say, I never check DMs on Instagram because, there's a lot of weirdos. But then I did get a post from you.
Yeah.
Yesterday, and I opened it, and it was a very worthy story about Dr. Bernardo.
If you were a poor child living in the slums of Victorian London, your life was probably pretty miserable. You'd be familiar with the horrors of disease, with grinding
I opened
poverty
this up,
and
and I was looking at it, because
And for
usually
many, the
I was
chances of
thinking, well, this
survival
is...
are pretty low.
I know that you are a worthy person. You do worthy things. And the story about Dr. Bernardo is a worthwhile story about how he helped impoverished youth in Victorian England. I thought that was pretty good. But at the end of it, I'm thinking, okay,
Well, and then
5 minutes.
Then you messaged me and you said, what a top bloke.
What a top fella.
I thought, what are you talking about? And then I looked at what I'd sent you. I thought, no, I didn't mean to send you that. I meant to send you this. So I resent what I had meant to send you, which was a TikTok of a girl whose boyfriend is over and she needs to pass wind. So she runs into her flatmate's room and the flatmate starts filming her, and it's hilarious. Someone said it sounds like a duck ordering a pizza.
So it's, on one hand, we got Dr. Bernardo doing the great work.
And you must have wondered why I sent you that. Was in fact, I meant to just send you the farting girl.
The farting girl.
You must have thought, what's happened to Amanda? Why is she sending me this?
What's happened here? I thought, oh man, we're going to be ABC now.
Then you knew all was right with the world.
Everything was okay. The world was back on its axis.
Jonesy and Amanda. Damnation.
Podcast.
Wasn't that long ago that the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard defamation case captured the world? Thought you'd heard enough? Well, now there's a Netflix documentary putting the case back at the forefront for people. Someone who went viral by commentating on the trial is Sydney-based defence lawyer Jahan Kalanta. He's featured heavily in the doco without him even knowing it. He joins us now. Jahan, hi.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Great,
Very
Jahan.
well.
That must have been interesting when all of a sudden you just popped up on Netflix.
It was a weird Thursday. I started getting text messages from relatives and friends. Oh, you did great in that documentary. And I'm thinking, what documentary are you talking about?
Well, this all came about because of your TikToks, which was your daily analysis of the courtroom drama. What did you make of that court case? Because early on you said, well, Johnny Depp's going to be he's going to be let off here, and you were right.
It was a really interesting moment in, I guess, pop culture and legal history. So I can only see the world through the lens of a lawyer. And while I don't practice in the United States, many of the tactical and strategic skills are pretty much the same. And so there was a lot of white noise around this particular trial. But when you cut through it and you started to look at the different elements, you started to see, look, it's likely that she was defamed. And that's what the court ultimately found, as was Miss Heard.
So they were both defamed.
Yes. So essentially the ultimate outcome was that Mr. Depp had been defamed by the op-ed and that Miss Heard had been defamed by representations made by Mr. Depp's attorney at the time. So the victory was really to Mr. Depp because he was awarded substantially more damages, but ultimately the court found both of them had done the wrong thing.
You were quite opinionated about Amber Heard's legal team. What did they get wrong?
I think they did a very, very good job to the best of their ability with a client that was not particularly well received by either the jury or the general public. And I think that what they did was they came off as quite swami at certain times, and they came off as quite arrogant. And that's understandable. Defamation is incredibly hard to prove in the United States, and Mr. Heard had already unsuccessfully attempted a defamation action against the Sun in the United Kingdom. And so it was easy for them to go in there thinking this is a lay-down misère. But as the trial went on and as the jury started to, I guess, become more conscious of the credibility of Miss Heard and perhaps find Johnny more likable than they expected, they didn't switch tactics, and that's where I think they came a little bit unstuck.
Defamation's become a big thing in our country, though, hasn't it, as well, but not really successful. No one's really won any defamation cases.
Well, the reality is that this type of litigation, large-scale defamation for a powerful person to protect their position, was never done before this, and certainly not done in such a way as to be publicly broadcast on social media. This really was the first of its kind, but I believe it's the start of something. I don't know if anything will ever be this big again, but I imagine that this will be the way that, A-listers and people in power litigate these disputes moving forward, because it really was a PR campaign wrapped up as a lawsuit.
And is that good or bad? How do you as a lawyer feel about that?
I see it. I can cut it both ways. Access to justice is necessarily a good thing. It's good that people can see the evidence unfold and can make those opinions. But the problem is that it also generates substantial white noise. A lot of the experts who were commentating on this thing had no qualification whatsoever. And some of them were saying things that were respectfully unhinged. So it's really concerning, because if you're getting, your insights from people who aren't qualified journalists, you've got a problem.
And the result's very interesting, that Johnny Depp continues to work and Amber Heard seems to be struggling. Funny that.
Yeah, look, it's what we need to always bring it back to is that if somebody is the victim of something as horrendous as interpartner violence, they deserve to be believed. And it's so important that this does not detract from that message in any way, shape or form. The flip side of it, though, is if someone is willing to make unsubstantiated allegations which destroy someone's life, there needs to be some account. And so I'm hopeful that this has brought that message to the general public, and it hasn't kind of washed over the importance of making sure that people in those horrible situations deserve to be believed and deserve to have every opportunity to get out of them.
Well, Jahan, you are great. We're putting you in our speed dial for any sort of defamation law trouble that Amanda might get us into. Wouldn't be me. It would always be Amanda. And you can follow Jahan on TikTok at Jahan Kalanta Official. Thank you for joining us, mate.
Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Jam Nation.
We're doing a gram right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
What's this called, love? Instagram. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, $1,000 coming your way.
You can rack off with $1,000 and we'll say, good on you. But do you want to double your money? We'll give you the option of playing double or nothing.
We do have to get there first. Robert is in Glen Alpine.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Robert.
How are you?
Robert.
How are you, Jonesy? Amanda?
We are well,
Robert.
thank you.
Now, Robert, 10 questions, 60 seconds. If you're not sure, say pass. We usually have time to come back, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Robert, I've got a good feeling about you. Let's see how we go. You ready?
Here we go.
Yep.
Here we go. Question number 1. How many wheels are on a tricycle?
3.
Question 2. What fruit is used to make traditional wine?
Pass.
Question 3. Where does Santa live?
North Pole.
Question 4. What colour are flamingos?
Pink.
Question 5. What is fridge short for?
Refrigerator.
Question 6. How many strings are on a standard guitar?
6.
Question 7. Bali is an island in which country?
Indonesia.
Question 8. If you're born on Christmas Day, what star sign are you?
Pass.
Question 9. In the movie Bridget Jones' Diary, who plays Mark Darcy?
Pass.
Question 10. What type of animal is a puffin?
Fish.
Oh!
No.
A puffin's a bird.
You're thinking of a puff of fish.
Puffer fish, yeah. As soon as I said it.
I thought you might have known this one. What fruit is used to make wine?
Oh, yeah, grapes. Yeah.
Grapes,
yeah.
I didn't hear properly. That's the thing.
If you're born on Christmas, that's okay because we could have come back. If you're born on Christmas Day, what star sign are you? It's Capricorn.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
And Colin Firth plays Mark Darcy in
No chance on
Bridget
that one.
Jones' Diary.
No chance on that one.
Oh,
No.
Robert, thank you. You
Robert.
get $100 to be getting on with. Thank you for playing.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Good on you, mate.
Jam Nation.
So you slid into my DMs last night. And,
Well, sometimes I find little bits and pieces that I think I'll send that to Jonesy.
and I don't usually, as a rule, check DMs because largely they're from nuts.
Oh, I'm no exception.
And then nothing had changed there. But then it was a very worthy post about Dr. Bernardo's and all the good work he did starting out in Victorian England with little kids, little impoverished kiddies.
If you were a poor child living in the slums of Victorian London, your life was probably pretty miserable.
And I watched this story and I thought, this is great. It went for 5 minutes.
And I checked my phone and you'd message back saying, what a top bloke. I thought, what are you talking about? And I realised I'd sent you that by mistake. What I'd meant to send you was this funny vision I saw of this girl whose boyfriend is staying over and she needs to fart. So she runs into her flatmate's bedroom and she and her flatmate are laughing so hard and her flatmate films it all. Someone said it sounds like a duck is ordering a pizza.
Bit more joke, that thing would start.
That's what I'd meant to send you, not to undo the beautiful work of Dr. Bernardo's, but I don't know how I sent that to you.
I'm sure that he would have, gone into one of those little rooms with poor little kiddies in there.
Dropped one.
Haven't I suffered enough, mate?
This woman was on Reddit the other day saying she sparked a debate, said her boyfriend told her, quote, she needs to be more ladylike because she farted in front of him.
Oh.
She said she just wants to fart without judgment. And they got into a big argument about it. You should be able to fart in the privacy of your own home.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't just rip them out contrary to what you would think. I'm very discreet about mine. I always plan them,
Plan them how?
just in a situation where
Like in the stairwell here?
stairwell here is
Remember
always
that?
good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was walking up the stairwell and Crazy Mindy was in the stairwell. I didn't know she was there. She used to work with us.
Were you just enjoying the
I was
reverberation?
going up the stairs and I was walking up the stairs and I've just done a big 3-toner, where it changes pitch. And then I hear Crazy Mindy, hi, Jonesy.
You've hit a high C.
She's right behind me. I'm going,
Oh,
Mindy.
wow. Is that why your hair went grey? Catherine Mahoney, who's this fantastic woman, she's a friend of mine. She's got a book called Currently Between Husbands. And so I'm not giving out a confidence. She wrote about this in the book, that she had someone staying over. She was divorced and she had to pass wind. So she ran into the next bedroom. Her son wasn't there. He was with the dad that night. And she grabbed the only thing she could find, which was one of her son's teddies, put it into a bottom and let rip.
Oh.
There was the lengths you go to cover up. I was filming with Miguel for the living room and we were filming around this tandoori oven and Miguel says, oh, look, I've just got a fart. And he said, watch this. And what he was going to do was clang the lid of the tandoori oven down.
The distraction.
And fart at the time. And all I heard was the clank of the lid and then missed the timing completely.
It's like a band. Clang.
Watch this.
I think the tribal drum will beat
What
for
do we
this.
call it?
The cover-up.
The cover-up.
Because if anything... sounds like a trail bike.
Oh.
If anything, we can get some tips and advice on,
All right, the cover-up. Have you covered up what lengths you go to disguise the fart? Remember once we were working at the other radio station and Dave Gibson, who we love, was working with us, and he did this terrible stinky fart and he thought everyone was coming in for a meeting.
That's right.
He reached into the cupboard thinking he was getting air freshener and he sprayed. We thought, what's that? It was olive oil and garlic spray.
Just adding to it.
Just adding to the horror of the moment.
Jam Nation. Podcast.
It is hard when you think about it. I think about captains of industry or even bus drivers. The humble bus driver, they're in a bus driving along. If they want to rip one out, they can't really do it. And that's one of the great pleasures of life. When you're in your car, you lift a cheek and you go, and you're by yourself.
Then you hope that you have to wind your window down for a squeegee guy to do your windscreen.
Poor squeegee guy.
But often it's the trope of guys at home who just rip them out. This woman is saying that her boyfriend has said he doesn't want her farting at home. And she goes, well, what am I supposed to do?
How much is she doing?
Back of my head will blow off. Well, I don't know.
But there's ways of doing it discreetly.
Well, like you do in the stairwell when other people are there.
Yeah. Well, I usually in the morning, I'm the only one here. I get to work first and I run up the stairs And as I'm running up the stairs, it all just, it's a perfect. And also, I do appreciate the echo chamber.
Yeah.
Because you can really get a good one going.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that crazy Mindy was right behind me on the stairs.
We're discussing tales of the cover-up. There's a woman who was needed to pass wind at her home. Her boyfriend was over, so she ran into a flatmate's room, and a flatmate thought it was hilarious and filmed the whole thing.
It's like a trail bike going up the sand dunes.
What have we got? Hello, Christine. Tell us about the cover-up.
Morning, Jonesy and Amanda. How are you?
Very
Thanks,
well.
Christine.
So here I was new to retail after 20 years in an office job, and this was 17 years ago now, but here I've gone over showing these lovely young couple this furniture that they come in to look at, and out pops a fart, and I've just started kicking my leather shoes together, going, oh, sorry, new shoes with the new job. I don't know, their faces didn't give away much, but I quickly exited back over to my desk and told the girls, well, everyone was in hysterics because, how can you bother blame your new shoes?
Yeah, do the shoes smell a little bit as well?
Yeah, but still.
Yes.
Well, even this morning, I was charging my Apple Watch next to the bed.
Yeah.
And before I left the house, I thought, I want to go and get my watch. So I walked in to get my watch, just did a fart next to the bed and left. I thought, poor Harley thinks I've come out of my way to fart next to the bed and then leave. He must think I've married the pick of the litter here. He set his alarm off.
Thanks, Christine. So you've walked back in.
And then left again.
No kiss? Tom's joined us.
Hello, Tom. Tell us about the cover-up.
Good morning, guys. How are you today?
Very well.
It's good. Years ago, when I was a young bloke, I decided to go for a job in town as like an office hand. And anyway, I travelled on the train, and my tummy was a bit churning a bit. And I got to the place, got in the elevator, and there was about 30 people in this elevator. It was chockers. So anyway, I had to do it. So I let this silent part go.
Oh, Tom.
I let this silent part go that was like, it'll bring tears to your eyes. And I thought, they're all going to blame the young bloke. So I looked at the guy next to me and I said, oh, mate, that is bad. So everybody looked at him and said, mate, you're disgusting. So we all got out the next level. And he stayed in there and said, it wasn't me. Anyway, I got in another elevator, went up, and when I went into the job interview, guess who it was?
Oh,
it was
no.
the guy. And he says, I have to ask you one question. And I said, what's that? He said, was it you?
What did you say?
Well, I was either be honest and not get the job or lie and not feel right. So I had to be honest and say, yeah, it was me. And he says, well, there's the door. See ya.
Oh,
good job for you, Tom.
God,
yeah.
Oh, never fart in an elevator.
No, that's
and other country songs that I love so much.
Because the one here, we've only got 4 floors in this building. And if you're there by yourself and you rip one out, it's good. But what about
the doors open and other people go in.
When you get to the bottom, it's okay.
The worst one is if you go in and someone else has done one and then the doors open and everyone think it was you.
That seems to happen a lot to you.
It doesn't not.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Let's get moving.
No time for chit chat.
Let's go. Let's get this done. Sooner the better. Quick fire. I want to go home.
On this day 12 months ago, John Farnham underwent a 12-hour surgery in Melbourne to remove a cancerous tumour from his mouth, along with the reconstructive plastic surgery that followed. Since then, John has been in and out of rehabilitation care that's included 8 weeks of radiation treatment and supplementary surgical procedures as a result of various complications and issues, including infections that presented over the past year.
Yeah, then last month in July, John, this is extraordinary, wonderful news. John was formally given confirmation by his medical team that he is all clear of cancer.
Wow.
So to mark the 1-month anniversary of his initial surgery, John Farnham has issued a statement. Let's read it because it's just wonderful news. He said, I'm the luckiest man I know right now. It's been a year since my first surgery, and to be honest, I've lost count of how many other procedures there's been since then. I'm sure someone's kept track of them. Let's just say there's been a few. But I'm home now, and I'm very grateful and a very happy man. I'm sitting here in my living room, lapping up the attention from my beautiful wife, Jill, my boys, Rob and James, and my mini schnauzer, Edmund. It's only now I can start to appreciate and comprehend for myself how many messages of love and support have been sent to me over the past year. I don't know what to say other than thank you so very much. It honestly means the world to me. Thank you to everyone who took the time to write and send a message. Today's a special day. I'm going to mark it by having a pizza because I can. And I can't wait to see what might be next on the menu. Bring on 2024.
Oh, this is
brilliant, brilliant news.
This is great news.
Wonderful news.
Let's put on a song that sums up John Farnham. This is when he was with LRB, and times were tough when he was in LRB, and he wrote this song, Playing to Win. And really, I guess it's a metaphor for all our lives. Get a bit of Farnham in there. And it's got some good synth as well.
Good news, John.
Good on you, Johnny.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms to the pub test.
Bloody good idea.
Yesterday, we released our new range of Jonesy and Amanda merch, the Jonesy and Amanda bumper sticker. And on the bumper sticker, it's got our little dolly heads from the TV campaign. You've seen that ad? I was watching Seven Mate last night and I saw it. A honk if you love Jonesy and Amanda. And then we were talking about the bigger issue about people putting bumper stickers on cars.
Yes. I mean, we were all handed them yesterday and we're going, that's great. I bet not one of us will put it on a car. I put mine on a folder.
Yeah, well...
and also put in a drawer as a memento.
I like the ideas of, a bumper sticker on a car. You get some good stuff.
Why don't you put that on your bike?
Well, it's a bit too big for my bike.
What about that other bike? Well, not that one, that really big one.
I don't...
And you also do have a car.
Yeah, I've got a car.
You can
I'll put it on my car. I'll put it on my car.
You will not.
I will put it on my car.
Ones...
Well, then I might look a bit up myself. People will say, oh, there's that Jonesy. He's up himself.
That's the other sticker that's been released. But you were the one who said yesterday that no one uses bumper stickers anymore.
I didn't say no one uses them anymore, but you don't see them as much as the good old days.
Oh, well,
Unless you've got some sort of lefty statement in there like hashtag Blockadani or something.
Or maybe a righty one. I fish and I shoot and I vote.
I vote for Trump.
I saw one the other day that I really liked. It was Hot Chicks Hit Curbs.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
What about this one? I'm only driving this fast because I have to poop.
No, I probably need that one.
What about this one? 2 beers and I'm gay.
This one I've seen. This is one of those My Family stickers. There's a mom with holding a little baby and there's 4 other kids. And then on the other side of the window, it's got a guy and a girl and says, beer guzzling baby daddy and his hoe. Her whole story is played out on that back window.
Did you see that one and it's got the whole family? Like there's about 7 kids and then someone's written, because the car's dusty, it's written, dude, get off her. Leave her alone. Stop.
Someone emailed us yesterday. Mm-hmm. This is Julie Scottson and said, hi, Jam.
Saying?
I believe it's illegal to beep or honk your horn unnecessarily. You get a $300 fine because the sticker says honk if you like Jonesy and Amanda.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to entice people to honk?
Well, I've got the rules here. Honking, using a horn for an unnecessary reason, currently attracts a fine of $352.
Well, that's what we're asking people to do.
That's the reason that you like us is why you would honk. So you would say,
okay.
You'd say to the cops, you say, well, I like them. And the cop would say, that's fair enough, nothing to see here.
Oh, I see. So it is okay.
It's okay to honk us.
Well, we're wondering, do you like bumper stickers? Do bumper stickers pass the pub test?
Yeah. What are you supporting? What are you pushing?
Jam Nation.
So I was watching the Channel 7 News last night. Big fan of Mark Ferguson, as you know. I like Peter Overton as well.
Pretty boy Ferguson.
I often flick around and then I watch the ABC News. But I know I'm not naive.
When you watch the ABC News, it's like you're watching grown-up news.
Well, I appreciate that on a commercial network there are commercial considerations. I get that. Having said that, since the news has gone from half hour to an hour, it feels to me that there's lots of filler stories. And I was watching the news the other night, and this story wasn't just a filler story. I felt it was a full-on ad.
As shoppers ditch loyalty in favour of cheaper prices, Woolworths is making a strategic play, hoping to stop customers going elsewhere. Starting Wednesday, some Woolies specials will only be available for those signed up to its everyday rewards scheme.
Oh, I better get signed up to that. Where do I get that?
Well, and then we actually heard what some of the specials were.
As the cost of everything rises, some reprieve at the supermarket checkout.
Everything we can do to try and make the weekly grocery shop more affordable.
Woolworths always has weekly specials, but starting Wednesday, some will be exclusive to loyalty members, like 3 tins of Green Seas tuna for $4.50 or 2 of these snack pots for $10.
Really? That's a news story?
Do you think they would do the tuna deal in Serena Tuna? I like the Serena Tuna.
This is like one of those brand power commercials.
It's like a brand power commercial. Have you been watching a show called The Backside of TV? Have you watched that?
I like that
It's
guy.
on Foxtel.
Yeah.
It's really good. And it shows, there was a story just last week about how our news has changed over the years. This is Mitch talking about it. This is the host.
There was a time when TV news was one of only a few ways to stay informed. Back in the 80s, there was a simplicity to the news in the content, visuals and tone. Newsreaders used to be no-nonsense types, but still neutral and friendly. However, 40 years later, not only have fancy openings long gone, but commercial news has become savage, chaotic and stressful.
And he goes on to say as well, back then in the 80s, the TV news, there was no jeopardy for the viewer. You always felt safe. It was like, but now they, and with the news now, they don't give you an outcome. They'll say, a baby died yesterday.
In Peru.
This is what people have to know. And then they don't actually tell you what you need to know. They just give you the news. And then they'll have a picture of a machete attack in Melbourne. And it's just all grist for the mill. It just makes you anxious.
But
This
also,
high level of anxiety.
That's right. And often what they'll do, they'll have a reporter on the site. If there's some sort of hostage situation, the next day a reporter will be on site. So you're given the impression that this anxiety level is ongoing. And all media does it now. It's all clickbait and all of that. Engagement, leaning in, equals slight anxiety. You have to frighten people, I think, to keep them engaged. You can't be just a passive passenger anymore.
Yeah.
And so the easiest way to do that is to frighten people.
And negative stories get more clickbait than positive stories. So, and you look at the case in point where whenever we talk about anything on this show, we, like you and I would never deliberately go negative just to get clickbait. That would seem to me to be irresponsible. But I know people in this business that do. I know that people are deliberately in this business, say, obfuscating the no thing, like with the referendum that's coming up. They're deliberately being obtuse because it gets more clickbait about.
And the media has to have two sides to a story, the whole climate change thing, that as if it's 50-50. And listen, we're talking about the media. We are part of the media.
We are the media,
but
are we?
everyone has to be hyper alert. At the bottom of the news scroll is breaking news. No, that's a promo for the next story. It is not breaking news.
And did you notice during COVID, Channel 9, with Petey's News, they started putting alert in the bottom, alert. See, okay, there's an alert, something's happening. But nothing's happening. It's got tuna for sale.
No wonder.
And they keep alert up there.
It's like stroking a cat backwards. We're all on high alert, and it's not just social media, it's media doing it too.
Exactly. Stroking a cat backwards. That's on the project tonight.
How much was that tuna again?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test today. Bumper stickers, do they pass the pub test? The latest range of Jonesy and Amanda merch, the Jonesy and Amanda bumper sticker. Honk if you like Jonesy and Amanda.
Well, I wanted to get the Jonesy and Amanda Fabergé egg, but they decided to go this way instead.
Very expensive.
Would you put... Okay, have a bit of a burp and we'll continue.
Sorry.
Feel free. Would you put it on your car?
Well, I ride a motorcycle. And
you could fit it on?
I don't think I could fit it on because on my motorcycle I put stickers that, that mean something, like lane filtering is legal.
I thought lane filtering worked for CNN.
Or
so you wouldn't use this sticker?
Or shiny side up, or things that remind a fellow motorist not to kill us on the way to work. So I and also I'd look a bit up myself. There goes Jonesy on his motorbike with a.
Isn't he up himself? That's our next range of stickers we're putting
Jonesy up himself.
Lots of ones. I saw one the other day that said "Hot chicks hit curbs." I thought that one's not bad.
That's you in a nutshell.
I'm only driving this fast because I have to poop.
Yep, that's you in a nutshell as well.
What about you? I shoot and I vote. That's you.
That's
you.
You
Bumper stickers. Bumper stickers, do they pass the pub test?
Yes, it does. I've seen a sticker that says, if you are going to ride my ass, at least pull my hair. I have seen it quite regularly. It's on the back of my daughter's car. I just shake my head when I see it.
Absolutely it does. I drive a 6-ton truck, so I'm always on the road, and I love pulling up at a satellite and reading somebody's bumper stickers. It gives me a great good laugh. Some are real classics.
Yeah, I saw a good one the other day. It's one of those ones where someone's got someone in memoriam, like R.I.P., the name, the date that they died or whatever, and this person said, smile, one size fits all.
It certainly does pass the tub test. If you send me one of those bumper stickers, I'll happily put it on my car. And if Amanda gets that one made about Jonesy being up himself, I'll put that one on too.
Well, I'll have to get down to the merch department. But first we've got to do the Fabergé eggs.
Yeah, get on to that.
Jam Nation podcast.
WSFM. Hello, it's Jonesy and Amanda.
We're still debating whether you say Qantas are into you for $800.
They're
It sounds
into me
like
for
they want
$800.
$800 from you.
No, they've already got my $800. It doesn't.
You're into them for it.
Hello, it's Jonesy. No, yeah, okay. It's Jonesy and Amanda, thanks to Chemist Warehouse. Partly cloudy, 19 in the city, 21 in our west. Yesterday on Gets My Ghoulies, I did have a ghoulie about Qantas owing me $800.
Well, there's a class action for a whole range of people are feeling the same.
This is for some pandemic flight cancellations, and I had a call from them yesterday from Qantas.
It's good to be you, Brendan. Did
It's
Alan
good to
get
be
on the phone? To be sure, I'm retiring, but before I go, I want to sort it out for you, Jonesy, and you alone.
That's exactly what he did.
Is that how it went?
It wasn't Alan, it was Callum who rang me. Very nice fella, and we had a great chat about it. And he gave me, and this isn't just for me, by the way, this is for everyone that is owed money by Qantas. They've developed a customer tool called Find My Credit. They launched this in June, and it'll help locate bookings that are up to 3 years old. So I'm in that. And if you've changed several times, like the multiple flights, because what we worked out, I had about 3 flights that were booked, then cancelled, then booked, then cancelled. And this also applied for Virgin as well. Not that Qantas can help you out with Virgin stuff, but Virgin as well did this as well. But he was saying that 80% of customers who have had COVID credits have the option of a refund if they prefer. So this can happen.
Really? Because I was always told that they wouldn't give you your money back.
This included automating a number of systems to reduce the amount of time taken by the call centre operator. So they've made it automated to process the requests. So you don't need the paper and stuff. Because a lot of customers' details have changed, such as the credit card used to book the original flight,
Right,
and that might have expired. So they've got a number here. It's 13 13 13.
But there is an option to maybe get your money back.
You can get your money back. But I had a great chat with him. I just said, because I'm a fan of Qantas. I've always been a fan of Qantas. Dad flew for them for 1,000 million
And your
years.
sister works there now.
Anita works for them now. And I always had great pride. And Dad, he was such a company man with Qantas. He just loved them.
Did he used to make you dress up when you were a kid to go on
yeah,
the plane?
Yeah, we had to dress up like the Von Trapp family getting on the plane. And he loved flying. He flew the 747 internationally. And then when he was supposed to retire when he was 60, they changed the retirement laws in Australia. So international pilots, they can't fly over the age of 60. But in Australia, you can fly as long as you're capable. And so he went and started flying 767s domestically. And my sister said to me, he said, the 767 is a really complex and a pain in the neck to fly. It's a very clunky aircraft. And Dad, a long-haul flight, you fly for ages. The short-haul flights, you're taking off, you're landing, you're doing this all day, more or less. And it's a difficult flight. And she said, I don't know how he did it in his 60s, well into his 60s. And he retired in 2009. And I remember Anita saying at his retirement party, he'll be dead in 5 years.
Because it meant so much to him
He
to
loved
be the
flying.
pilot.
And then I talked to a lot of pilots. When you have to retire, it's like if I had to retire from doing this, it'd be terrible. If someone said, you've got to retire in 5 years, he just loved flying. He'd fly on Christmas Day, he'd fly whatever day. But my point is he loved Qantas, and I love Qantas because of it. And when you see a story, like remember you watch Rain Man and you see Dustin Hoffman talking about Qantas, you go right on. But I said to Callum yesterday, your ranking, Qantas's ranking, used to be up there number 1. It's now number 17 in airlines of the world. You can't rest on those laurels.
And it is just as expensive to fly Qantas as it is other international airlines that are doing it better now. So our loyalty only goes so far.
But originally I didn't pursue the money as well because I thought that the Flying Kangaroo was going to go broke. And I thought, well, I can't have that. Not on my watch. I don't want to go broke. But now they're making money. I just feel that when the corporate world gets involved.
And I think, did the government bail them out? I think they did.
I'm not too sure about that.
So a bit from column A and a bit from column B.
My point is you have pride in a brand. If you have pride in a brand, that brand will stay on forever. But you can't, disrespect the brand.
You can't disrespect us by assuming that we'll be loyal to the brand if the service isn't there anymore.
So, but anyway, if you are, and this number's here, 13 13 13, ring them. So this is good for all of us. And also he was happy that I wasn't going to go into the lounge and steal a coffee machine.
Yeah. Well, that's a relief because that's what you said. You're going to get your own back by coming into the lounge with me because you're too cheap to pay for Qantas Club.
True.
And stealing a coffee machine, thinking no one would notice.
He did also say that's a lot of toasted sandwiches and beer that you'd have to eat for $800 worth.
You've done the tally, you know.
That's a lot.
Jam Nation.
Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
Hello, it's 8:22.
It's that time of year again. Celebrity Theatre Sports is back. This is where the stars come out. There's a slight asterisk next to that because I'm one of them. Not really a star. Come out to improvise and make you laugh, all for a very good cause. Rove McManus. Luckily, he's hosting and not me. Rove's going to be hosting and joining in the games as well with a cavalcade of other performers up on stage at the Enmore on Sunday. Rove is here to tell us more. Hello, Rove.
Hello and good morning.
It was quite the intro, wasn't it?
You're coming to us.
Quite the intro, following on from Topless Mum stories. It's been quite the rollercoaster ride.
Dear me.
It's not Topless Mum. It was a lady that was on the dunes that was topless.
Well, actually, my first topless lady I saw was on a rollercoaster ride. So there you go.
How did that happen? The lengths women will go to look
we did
pert.
the loop. It was quite confronting.
Yeah.
Why was she topless on a roller coaster?
No, the loop to
I
loop.
did. Just a joke.
Oh, we were fascinated.
No, see, Amanda, see, you are going to be part of this Celebrity Theatre Sports on Sunday.
Yes.
It's yes and. You have to remember yes and. If someone's on stage and they say, I just saw a topless woman on a roller coaster, you say yes.
And it was me.
Yeah.
And it was me. There we go.
Should I be nervous, Rove? Should I be nervous?
Look, I'm going to let your listeners in on a very special secret. If no one was at the Opera House for the Slide Night show that I was performing there that you two were part of, you were both amazing. And Amanda, without Jonesy there to hold you back, I think you're going to be incredible.
So what you're saying is
nerve-wracking, but that's part of the fun.
So what you're saying is I was terrible at the Opera House, and so you've gone on with this with just Amanda, and you've broken up the band.
Yeah, you know how to read between the lines. You're a clever boy.
Well, I don't think there's much reading between the lines. It's Amanda's
there's
going.
no lines. I don't think there's even lines.
But I've had a long association with Canteen, which is the charity that this supports. Tell us a bit about Canteen, Rove.
Well, Canteen is great. Canteen are wonderful. They help children whose lives are affected by cancer. And what I love in particular about this is that it's not just kids who are dealing with cancer themselves that have it, but also those that have been affected by having cancer in their lives through a friend or in particular usually family members. And it provides great support, which is really, really helpful for anyone who's going through this, and that's where the proceeds will be going on Sunday.
Great. And aside from me not being there, who are we going to see up on stage other than Amanda and yourself?
Well, you will be seeing people like Will Anderson, Adam Spencer, Heather Garrick, who's a former Matilda, and a host of others. People you will know, comedians, performers. Some you might not know, but you'll recognise and go, oh, I think I know them from Thank God You're Here. And a lot of people who are a lot better at this than Amanda and I, and definitely you.
You're going to join in, though, aren't you, Rove?
Yes, I will be hosting. I took part in this last year and had a ton of fun, and so I was asked to be back for it this year, and immediately said yes. But I said I'm happy to host, but I don't want to miss out on being part of the games and playing out the scenes because that's the whole point. And if you've never seen theatre sports before, it's people making up scenes on the spot based on suggestions from you and the audience. So come along and watch these people sweat. Thanks to you.
I'm on a roller coaster with Rove McManus and...
and he's topless and... no different.
Someone's going to lose an eye.
Yeah. Could be worse if you're on the rotor. Gravity's not your friend on the rotor.
This is going to be at the Enmore Theatre. We would love your support. Yeah. You'll be supporting Canteen. You'll be having a laugh with everyone. It's going to be great.
I'm lending my support and I won't even be there.
You can purchase your tickets from Ticketek. And Rove, I can't wait to see you on Sunday.
It's going to be fun. Thanks for being part of it. And, look forward to hopefully seeing everybody there.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Kick things up a notch. Are we on the air, sugar? You're actually live on the air right now. Live and kicking. It's a great day to be alive. And away we go.
Do you know where I'd love to go? Edinburgh, to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I'm thinking of going to Scotland next year, not just because of my Outlander fetish, where I'll put my hands on the Stones, not the Rolling Stones.
Don't do that.
Mick Jagger looks like he's gone back in time, but it's actually still just him. He's not a time traveller, he's just still alive. But the Edinburgh Fringe has awarded its best joke of the Fringe.
Oh.
There's 10 top 10 jokes. I'm going to count them down for you from 10 to 1.
What, you're going to do 10 jokes?
They're one-liners. They're not long, shaggy dog stories.
Jokes.
Brendan. 10 jokes. Brendan. They're all one-liners.
Can't we do 5?
We're going to do 10 and we're doing it next.
Jam Nation.
I just feel 10 jokes, one line or otherwise, is very long.
Then you better stop talking because I'm about to do it.
It's very Wendy and the crew. We're not touching that one. The top 10's coming up.
Piss off. Seriously.
That's like Wendy's backing.
I know. You crab on about big tow truck driving shows you watch, and this is all I've asked to do.
It's just 10's a lot. Can't you go to 10 or 5?
Well, let me start. Shut your flapping mouth.
Wait, before we start, should I do this?
No, that's disrespectful of these jokes.
Jem might arrive.
Jonesy's going to hate these jokes.
Maybe we've got some crickets in case they're bad.
You're going to hate them because this isn't your style of humour.
Are they pun jokes?
Some of them might be. In fact, they probably are. They're all one-liners, and these have been deemed the best joke. Let me get a sentence out. These have been deemed the best joke of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Okay, well, I'll be Pontius Pilate on this and wash my hands, and it's in the hands of Jem Wai. He will be the arbiter of
Number 10. Stop talking if you would like me to rush through. Number 10, I'm going to count down 10 to 1 for the best one-liners from the Edinburgh Fringe. Number 10, my grandma describes herself as being in her twilight years, which I love because they're great films. Number 9, Nationwide must have looked pretty silly when they opened their first branch. You don't even get it.
I do. I get it.
Number 8.
No sound effects here, Ryan?
I entered the... Ryan. Number 8. I entered the How Not to Surrender competition and I won hands down.
Oh, yeah.
See, lucky you're not in the audience. That's good. That's good.
It's good.
But you don't laugh, but you say that's good. Yeah. Number 7. My friend got locked in a coffee place overnight. Now he only ever goes to Starbucks, not the rivals. He's claustrophobic.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Number 6. How do celiac Germans greet each other? Gluten Tag.
Okay.
Oh, we're revving up now, Brendan. Okay. Number 5. You'll hate this one. I thought I'd start off with a joke about the Titanic, just to break the ice. Number 4.
It's a bit too soon, I think, for that sort of humour about Titanic.
When women gossip, we get called bitchy. When men do it, it's called a podcast.
Oh, yeah, good observation.
Last year I had a joke. This is number 3.
What number is this?
This is number 3. We're getting there, Brendan. It's okay. You can get back to your big long-winded poo-poos later on. Last year I had a joke about inflation, but it's hardly worth it now. Number 2. The most British thing I've ever heard, a lady who said, well, I'm sorry, but I don't apologise. Do you want to know the number 1 joke? Yeah,
please.
This is the number 1 joke that won the best joke of the Edinburgh Fringe. Don't shoot me if you don't like it. I started dating a zookeeper, but it turned out he was a cheater.
Oh, so bad.
You know, how dare you?
How dare you?
I look forward.
Gong him red.
You used to do stand-up. And yet you're so unsupportive.
I'm supportive.
That's why you can't do theatre sports. Rove's right. You don't go, yes, and...
Hang on, what did Rove say?
Because you... Because you're not... I've overstated it. Rove, I'm doing theatre sports with Rove.
Yeah.
And he didn't say...
Rove say?
No, he didn't say it. I've overstated it. But you aren't the person who says yes and that's what you have to do for theatre sports. You go, nah, and cross your arms.
No, not at all.
And look how much longer you've made this segment go.
I haven't made it go any longer than it needed to be. So what did Rove say?
He said nothing. He said nothing. I'm reading between the lines of what he said to you on air.
Jam Nation. Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Would you like to win $20,000? Download the iHeartRadio app, go to WSFM, press the microphone, give us your ghoulie. If you're a ghoulie of the year, you get that cash.
What have we got?
Hi guys, what gets my ghoulies? Motorists who put their indicator light on more than one street before they intend to turn. It's like they see a main or major intersection approaching and suddenly they're blind to the fact that there are these minor streets they need to drive past first. I think it's dangerous driving behind these people, or worse, if I'm on one of those minor streets waiting to turn out. That's what gets my ghoulies.
Yeah, Panicky Pete's.
That's a good one.
What else have we got?
What gets my ghoulies is when you're in Bunnings doing some shopping, you have a sudden urge to go and use the facilities because you've eaten something dodgy. You sit down to do your business and you end up with a pinched bottom because there's a big crack in the toilet seat. Like, what? Someone couldn't whiz down to aisle 58 and get one off the shelf? Cracked toilet seats. That gets my ghoulies.
Particularly one in Bunnings where they sell them.
They sell the toilet seats. I will say this, Bunnings toilets are very, very good.
Are they?
Very good.
You know not to use them in the shop, don't you?
I use not the way in the display counter. No, not those ones. You'd make that mistake once. But you go to Bunnings usually, on a Saturday and Sunday, so you have a bit of an AGB working up there.
This is the thing. When I used to watch the kids play basketball in the mornings, there was one particular school we'd go to where there was a communal toilet for the adults.
Mm-hmm.
And all the dads would go in on a Saturday morning. I'd go, oh, come on.
Come on.
I don't have to go in after that of their big Friday night adventures.
Yeah, exactly. Out with the bad and with the good. If you dipped out, it doesn't matter. Contact us via the iHeartRadio app. WSFM, press the microphone, record your ghoulie. It's as easy as...
Jam Nation
Podcast.
My favourite caller, email, or Facebook friend wins an Elvis Musical Revolution pack. You get 2 tickets to the show, an exclusive accommodation package at Pullman Sydney Hyde Park.
You get that Jonesy Demand a tea towel and 18th birthday key ring as well.
I saw a video of a girl who had her boyfriend staying over and she couldn't pass wind in front of him, so she decided to run into her flatmate's room. The flatmate filmed it and they were laughing hysterically as it all unfolded. Someone said, it sounds like a duck's phoning up to order pizza.
Bit more choke and that thing would have started.
Tribal Drum was beating for tales of the cover-up. We've got some great calls, but here's Christine from Glenmore Park.
So here I was new to retail after 20 years in an office job, showing these lovely young couple this furniture that they come in to look at, and out pops a fart. And I've just started kicking my leather shoes together, going, oh, sorry, new shoes with the new job. Their faces didn't give away much, but I quickly exited back over to my desk and told the girls, well, everyone was in hysterics because, how can you bother blame your new shoes?
It's true. Leather pants is the same. Is that why you wear them?
Sure, Brendan.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Ugly Phil is next. We'll be back tonight for Jam Nation. We'll see you at 6.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tear, baby, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, chin, cheerio, chin, chin, goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.